Hello everyone, my name is Legend Ronnie and this game is Rise of Kingdoms, and oh my god, do we have a lot of changes in the game while the Lost Kingdom is rolling. This is madness, this is crazy. The things that are happening in the game so rapidly is just blowing my mind. We're gonna get to the patch note as well, that is the main reason of this video, but before we get there, there is the immigration regulation adjustments that we have to talk about it, because this, my friends, is gonna be a game changer for a lot of kingdoms. So let's get started. Immigration regulation adjustments. Greetings, Governor. Since it released the immigration system has allowed countless governors to relocate to a more stable kingdoms, whether to play with friends, seek out stronger competition, or simply experience new environments. With the start of the Lost Kingdom series of events, we have begun to receive feedback from governors concerning the effects of immigration on this cross-kingdom event. I agree, as our team has begun designing additional cross-kingdom events for future updates. We do have noticed the potential imbalances immigration can cause. I highly agree with what they are saying over here, even though I did benefit from this. There is no shame in it. I did benefit from the immigration, but mostly after the war was over, a lot of people migrated, and there are still people that might migrate to my kingdom. Right now we have the migration open. There is a no cap, so we do accept people in the alliance, but you need to talk with Mika-san and P-Boss before you want to do that, and I'm gonna talk a little bit more about that once we get to the patch notes. So after more than months of painstaking analysis and modeling, we have determined that it will be necessary to adjust the current immigration regulation as following. Immigration into kingdoms participating in Lost Kingdom events, including the Eve of the Crusade events, will no longer be allowed. Governor in these kingdoms will still be able to immigrate away. That, I would say that it's a pretty bad. So the way that they done the first point, that's pretty bad. So basically what they are saying, that the moment you start Eve of the Crusade, which we all know is the Marauders Day, you can see already which are the kingdoms that you're going to compete in, and people can migrate away. Well, that can still damage your kingdom. So that can still damage your kingdom. So people cannot migrate to your kingdom, but people from your kingdom can migrate away if they are not happy with the competition they got. That is still wrong, if you want to ask me, because people just migrate to kingdoms that haven't started Eve of the Crusade, you know, and they just try their chance there. It's still wrong in my vision. I don't know, maybe in their vision it's not wrong, but that's still wrong. If they want to block the migration when Eve of the Crusade starts, they have to block it both ways. So you cannot migrate in and you cannot migrate out. For 2 months you're going to be locked, or 2.5 months you're going to be locked in that kingdom, whatever happens. That's just my thought. The lowest minimum power limit will be increased to 25 million. I do not agree with that. It should be 10 million. 10 million is perfect. To 25 million, and the number of passports required for migration will be calculated based on governors. Well, you can read this again. We have found that current regulations left potential immigrants with few options. Given that immigration for each new kingdom opens after 90 days, we believe that this adjustment will provide greater freedom to potential immigrants while still keeping the power of immigrants to a reasonable level. The lowest minimum power limit will be increased to 25 million. I suggest that what they're trying to say by that is when the king can set up the power limit from the Lost Temple, because right now the power limit from the Lost Temple can be set 10 million, 20 million, 30 million, 40, 50, and no cap. That's too many fingers. Something like that, and it goes up to no cap. I would say that 10 million is pretty reasonable. I don't know why they are setting it to 25 anyway. Immigration into the 32 most powerful kingdoms. Overall power of a kingdom is calculated as the combined power of that kingdom's 100 most powerful commanders. Will be temporarily restricted. Well, I'm pretty sure that my kingdom is one of them. We have 100 very powerful commanders. That is very, very true. If I go on the rankings, individual power, well, there's other alliances as well. I have to go back to the original kingdom, but yeah, there's this UN1, AOC, AOC. So it's calculated by the top 100 players. So let's go roughly to 100. So roughly to 100, let's say it would be around 40 million. I'm pretty sure I'm in the top 32. That's 100% sure. There's no question in that. Right, so let's get again. Immigration into the 32 most powerful kingdoms. Overall power kingdom is calculated. Powerful commanders will be temporarily restricted. Governors in this kingdom will still be able to immigrate away. The decision was made in part to ensure fair and exiting competition during the upcoming Osiris League, whose initial batch of competitors will be drawn from these 32 kingdoms. Now this is where I want to stop for a moment, and that's why I'm saying that the immigration is open into my kingdom. That's because I still do not have the Ark of Osiris, the league, the Osiris League that they are introducing in the next patch. I still do not have the 30 people that I want. So there's still room for my Ark of Osiris League. If you want to play with me, or if you want to participate with us, we are definitely on the 32 kingdoms with the 100 most powerful commanders, and we are definitely going to participate in that Ark of Osiris League. So if you want to join us, you're welcome to join us. We do need multi 5 players. We will continue to monitor, adjust regulations, additional if you have any suggestions. Okay. Since the releasing of has allowed countries' government to relocate. Is this? Did they double the email? Yeah, they did. So they copy pasted twice. They copy pasted twice the email. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Now that is about immigration. I don't want to make this video very, very long. And let's get to the patch notes, which is basically, you know, as I said, the main event of the video. But I wanted to start with the immigration because that's a very important change into the game. So the top 32 most powerful kingdoms will participate in the Osiris League. That's gonna be the new thing after the Lost Kingdom. We are winning our Lost Kingdom. We are getting all the rewards. So if you are a T5 player and you want to participate in the Osiris League with us, you're welcome to join. Now let's go to the patch notes, because there is a lot of changes, guys. There is a lot of changes. We have to talk about it. So first is the Osiris League, which I already mentioned about it. They plan to do this patch on 11th of this month, so that's in about 6 days. The server will be done, obviously. So the first thing is going to be the Osiris League is here. The strongest alliance will stand triumphant across the land. Join in this unprecedented cross-world war to determine who is the true ruler. A new battle format in which governors can join in and watch the epic battles of their alliance. Wow, that's very, very nice. Note, you cannot participate in the Osiris League and Ark of Osiris at the same time. What they are trying to say is that the alliance cannot participate in the Osiris League, or is just the players? Are the other players of the alliance will be able to participate in the Ark of Osiris or not? That's going to be a question that we're going to find when it's going to be released. I believe it just says that the entire alliance. So if the entire alliance is qualified for the Osiris League, there's no Ark of Osiris. But we will find out when they actually release the patch. Now, what is very, very important that you can take from this particular picture is the time. Is the first thing. 523 up to 822. That's 3 months. That's a 3 months event. So we have Ark of Osiris, which is 2. This is going to be a 3 months event. The second thing you can take from this picture is the registration, the draw, and then the qualifiers. 529, the qualifiers, 605. What they're trying to say by that, and then 612, that's the dates. So that's going to be 1 week. There's going to be a round per week. That's what I'm trying to say. There's going to be a match each week. So each week there's going to be something that you can do in the Osiris League. Supposedly that you're winning, but I believe that is, even if you're losing, you're still going to have to fight for the lower places. So I think you still have a lot of games to do, even if you're losing 1 or 2 games. Yeah, that's pretty intense. That's a 3 months event. I hope the rewards are pretty good. Who's gonna be the best? We're gonna find out. The Shadow Legion is on the move. A legendary force clad. Okay, we already read about that. This is gonna be the Shadow Legion invasion. Apparently, it says here, this is gonna be like, the dates are a little bit wrong there. It was like, what, for 15 minutes? That makes no sense. So that's individual points, and then is alliance points, the special kills, the current difficulty. So it's pretty much something similar as the Karak, which we have already done. The escort event, which we have already done. We're gonna figure it out when it's gonna be released, how exactly it's gonna be. But yeah, it's like something that you start and then you just have to play it. Apparently the difficulty can be increased, so probably as you keep doing it, you can keep going higher in the difficulty. So that's going to be really interesting. See how hard it's going to be the last difficulties. But I see gold heads and gold stars as rewards plus gems. That's fine for me. I'll go with that. New commanders have arrived. Like, we don't have enough new commanders, we get more commanders. The Vengeful Queen Tumuris, I can't read the other one, awaits your summons. Masajetan. Anyway, the way it looks, she is going to be a archer commander, I guess, I hope. That's very interesting. And what's that thing around her back? It's just to protect her from the wind? It's just a wind protection? You never know. There's probably too much heat. Anyway, the way it looks, she's gonna be an archer commander, and she's definitely gonna be legendary. Too much gold on her not to be legendary. She's fit for legendary. Burning with furious anger, Edward the Black Prince will only answer the call of the strong rulers. Now I have to say, guys, that Edward the Black Prince looks dope. He looks awesome. I just love him. He's gonna be my bro. He's gonna be my dude. He's gonna be the man. Honestly, they actually designed him really good for the game. So Edward the Black Prince, he's just awesome. He just looks really good. Is he gonna be another archer commander? Are you crazy? Are you crazy? I just don't know. Is she gonna be a leadership? We're gonna have another leadership peacekeeping archer commander type, or she's gonna be just archer? Or is this guy gonna be just archer? I have no freaking idea. But the way they look, they're both gonna be archers, in my opinion. So 2 new archer commanders. The prayers have been answered. Everyone requested for more archer commanders, guys, and our prayers have been answered. But Edward the Black Prince, that's what I like. You know, they have to put a smile on their face. You know, not like Alexander. As much as I love Alexander from the history, they made him such an angry face, like he's about to smash everything in his path. But yeah, Edward the Black Prince, you know, he has a smile on his face. That's it. Thumbs up. Good design on the commanders. More new feature, new expedition levels, and new city attack defense mode online. I'm not entirely sure how that is gonna be, but I see Ethelfled as rewards, and I also see some legendary chests as rewards. But that's as the first victory, and I suppose that after the first victory you're gonna have daily claims. Now this is new expedition level. It says new expedition levels. I'm just not highly sure if these are new expedition levels, because they are in between the 70 and 80. Yeah, we will see how that works. They're gonna be 81, 82, or just are just like special levels, like special levels that you unlock because you managed to pass a certain point in the expedition. We will see, but that's really interesting. More Ethelfled sculptures, that means we're gonna max her faster, and that's exactly what we need. Right now it's gonna take us, what, 9 months to max Ethelfled? That's a no-go. Wow, that's gonna be horrible. That's gonna be horrible. I don't know how many people will be banned for posting inappropriate pictures. I just don't want to know. New city teams. Look at that. Heliopolis, guys. Heliopolis. Troops attack plus 3%. Troops training plus 3%. That is gigantic. This design is the desire of any whale or any spender in the game. Another 3% training speed. That is the WTF design. This is a must-have design. You probably thought that Babylonian is the must-have design. You probably thought that the Lost Kingdom is a must-have design. No, Heliopolis. This is it. This is the must-have design. And according to the information that we have in the game, the Heliopolis design, it should be as a reward from the Ark of Osiris League. I'm just gonna pop the email. With the update. Alright, and it should be over here. Explore the mythical Heliopolis of the magnificent gift of Nile. Warriors who take on challenge of the Osiris League Season 1 will have a chance to earn these limited edition city teams. That's pretty intense. So that's the way you can obtain Heliopolis. You need to participate in the Ark of Osiris League, and you need to win, most likely. I believe that it's just going to be a couple of players that will have this great opportunity to get this particular legendary one. They also introduce the gift of the Nile, which is archer attack and infantry defense. Now I have to say that still this one is very good. So if you don't have the winter one, which grants you 5% archer attack, whenever you want to, let's say, do rallies with archers or have some specific actions with a lot of archers, gift of the Nile will also be a very good addition to your teams, you know, to your collection of city designs. But the other one with the 3% training, that is the big baller. New conquering garrison talents with broader use. Okay, so leadership, conquering, attack, nothing changed. Infantry, garrison, defense, nothing has changed. Adjustments to conquering talents. Tier of blessing. The number of troops that die when attacking other governor city is reduced to 3%. Well, that looks pretty empty to me. And are instead severely wounded and can be healed in the hospital. Okay. Hold on. Let's bring up the game. Let's go to a commander that has some conquering talents. And let's get tiers of... Oh, that's meteor shower. Tears of Blessing. Where's Tears of Blessing? Tears of Blessing. The number of troops that die reduce. I don't see where is Tears of Blessing in the Conquering. I see Meteor Shower and Trench. Oh, Tear of Blessing. Okay, alright guys, so let me just pop in the game so I can show you. So the Tear of Blessing. The number of troops that die when attacking other governor city is reduced by 6%, and are instead severely wounded and can be healed in the hospital. They already changed this. This was supposed to do something else, so this is already changed in the game. I'm not sure if that's right for them to already change things before the patch notes. And what Meteor Shower does, decrease the number of units that die in the battle by 2%. These units will instead be severely wounded and sent to the hospital. So that means that you have 16% less troops that will die and are being sent to the hospital now. So if you have Tear of Blessing and Meteor Shower, well, that's what I'm getting. That's 16%. That's fairly significant for conquering commanders. Okay, let's put back the web page. Meteor Shower when attacking Garrison. Normal attack. Alright, so they are switching Meteor Shower. You guys notice that the way it is now in the game is very confusing. So the update is not yet done, and the way it is now in the game is very confusing because the Tear of Blessing, they changed the name. I'm not sure if it actually has any effect. So people can actually suffer hoping that they have way less dead while they don't. That's pretty bad. So Meteor Shower when attacking Garrison, normal attack has a 10% chance to increase all damage dealt on the next turn. That's so horrible. That's so horrible. You have a 10% chance to increase all damage for 10% for the next turn. That's horrible. That Meteor Shower, it's... never mind. Entrench. Increase all damage dealt to garrisons by 1%, and damage taken from garrison is reduced by 1%. So they are actually nerfing the Conquering. Is that what they are doing? Are they calling this balance on the Conquering talents? Did they have done it or increase damage dealt to the garrison by 6%? So they haven't changed Entrench. So Entrench they haven't changed. Let me just put it in the video to make sure it's there. So they haven't changed Entrench. It still says increase damage dealt to the garrison by 6%. They did change this one. I'm not sure if it's effective in the game or just the description. And this one is still decreasing the number of units. So they are confusing us. They are confusing us, and the update is not live. The way the Conquering changes are, for me, it sounds as a nerf. So I did not enjoy the Conquering build at all, but with this, no, it's still Meteor Shower. It's still gonna be bad to go for it. Yeah, that's it. Adjustment to the garrison talents. Impregnable. Alright, let me just bring a commander with garrison talents. Alright, let me bring one that has garrison talents done. Alright, this one does. Okay, that's okay. That's perfect. Impregnable. Empty fortresses stratagem. Empty fortress stratagem. Impenetrable fortification. Nowhere to turn. King's Guard. Divine favor garrison talents are now effective for all garrison situations. All garrison situations. Well, your city is a garrison. A pass is a garrison. A flag is a garrison. Your fortress is a garrison. A relic, a holy site, your lost temple, whichever, that is a garrison situation. So they are saying that all this, they're gonna have effect in the garrison. Well, that, my friends, is gonna be a very, very interesting situation, or this is gonna be a game changer, because now they're actually working in the garrison. It's still very hard to take down garrisons, but with this it's definitely gonna be a game changer. So I'm just gonna pop in. So let's see which one they are talking about. So we are starting with the first one, impregnable. 15% skill damage taken by the garrison. While this commander is serving garrison, increased damage dealt to the attacking armies. And then you have impregnable fortification. When this commander is serving garrison, damage taken by the garrison is reduced by 6%. Nowhere to turn, more rage. They are saying about King's Guard, increase garrison attack, defense and health by 3%. When this commander is serving as a garrison commander, it says no effect when garrisoning cities. Goose Fraba. Usa. Yeah, so what did they say in the patch notes and what it is in the King's Guard? I do hope they're gonna fix things up when the patch note is gonna be released, because right now, according to this, it does not affect on the garrisoning cities. Then we have the Divine Favor, which I'm not so hyped about it, and then we have Know Thy Enemy. Alright, so let's bring back the web page. They don't say anything about Know Thy Enemy. Hold on. So this is very important that you need to notice. Let's go back in the game. So Know Thy Enemy, that is not working. While the commander is serving as garrison commander, damage reduced effect is enhanced if the garrison becomes surrounded. So they haven't mentioned about Know Thy Enemy. Is this actually gonna work in the flags, passes and so on, or is just for the city? I hope they do fix it in the release, and you know, just let us know that Know Thy Enemy is definitely gonna work as well in the city or in the flags and passes and so on. According to this, it should, because they are mentioning that all garrisons, but according to the patch notes, there is no Know Thy Enemy in the patch notes. Nowhere to turn, King's Guard, Divine Favor, not affecting for all garrison situations. So King's Guard would definitely gonna need to be changed. The description, they need to change it since it's gonna be affected in all of them. So yeah, my talent builds will no need to change for the garrisoning in your city situation if the King Guards is gonna be correct when the patch hits the live servers. But yeah, this is gonna change a lot the garrisoning of flags and passes and so on. I can't wait for it. Other changes: alliance leaders can customize their welcome to the alliance messages. Well, that looks alright, but you're already talking with someone who is joining your alliance. Not sure if that was something needed, but okay. The caravan escort, alright. The other stuff you guys already read about it. I don't want to make the video any longer. So that was pretty much about the patch notes. I also wanted to show you and put in the video the differences of what they are saying in the patch notes, what it is in the game, especially with the talents, because that was very important. And I hope you guys enjoy this and are looking forward for the update, because me personally, I'm definitely looking forward for the update. So until next time, this is your boy Legend Ronnie signing off. Peace out, yo, and take care.